So here we are on extended weekend morning, about to go for a bike ride, and I'm running really late. This is a really long line. It's gonna take some time, isn't it? ₹200 आकी petrol. So I'm finally tanked up and ready to get to my destination, or at least where my friends are going to be waiting. But because I'm a law-abiding citizen as well, I'm following signals even at 6:15 in the morning, which is what you should do, kids. Listen up. And Bangalore looks beautiful, whatever said and done, in the morning, because you don't have any of the shitty traffic. That's the reason why. Oh, look at this lady. She's sort of really confused, and the auto guy is making way for her. How sweet. Now the Thar guys seem to be fighting with each other. They're all driving around with these India flags, and it looks super cool. You see that? But they were fighting with each other for some reason. Come on, people, it's Independence Day, for crying out loud. I'm just amazed by how different everything looks in the morning, because this is Madiwala, the Madiwala market, and normally this is one of the most chaotic, crowded and busy streets in the entire city. And just look at it right now. In the morning it looks really good. So sometimes I think it's not really that much of an infrastructure problem in the city. It's just there's a guy peeing early in the morning. Didn't mean to publicly embarrass you, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing. But anyways, getting back to the topic, I don't think it's as much of an infrastructure problem with the city as it is a people problem. We just have way too many people in this country and in this city, and you just can't fix that. You just cannot. Okay, for a second I thought that cop was going to stop me over as well and then cause a further delay, but thankfully that did not happen. So ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಮಾಮ ಅವರೇ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. I think that's a triumph, but I cannot be completely sure. I am going to go up to that guy and find out. However, it could just be that he is going to think that I'm trying to race with him on a 150cc bike, get really offended and pump the accelerator. Oh, it's actually a Kawasaki. Anywho, so what we're about to do now is we are getting on to the elevated expressway that leads towards Electronic City, and this has to be, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best roads that Bangalore has. It's, I think, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, it's about a 10 to 11 kilometer stretch, and if you get onto this expressway, you pretty much avoid all of the traffic and cover those 10 kilometers in probably about 15 minutes at the most. familiar with the history of this particular road, this entire stretch was created solely because Narayan Murthy and the Infosys folks insisted that they needed a faster, more efficient way to get their employees to their offices. They couldn't be stuck in city traffic forever and ever, and that's the reason why, that's the sole reason why this entire stretch came to being. Now, of course, there are a lot of negatives associated with it as well, because it has come at the cost of public convenience, especially to people living down the road. And for the longest time, when the construction of this entire place was going on, it was an absolute nightmare for the local residents, but companies are just going to term it as collateral damage. Two-way ಎಷ್ಟು?
25. ಸರ್ ಇದೇನು ಸರ್?
GoPro ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ. ನೀವು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇವಾಗ. ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು, ಏನಾದರೂ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾ?
ಹೌದಾ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೇವ್ರೆಟ್ ಹೀರೋ ಯಾರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ?
ನಮ್ಮ ಹೀರೋನಾ?
ಹಾಂ, ಸುದೀಪಾ? ಕಿಚ್ಚ ಸುದೀಪ್. ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಕಿಚ್ಚ ಸುದೀಪ್ಗೆ?
ಕಿಚ್ಚ ಸುದೀಪ್ಗೆ
ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು.
BATL ಟೋಲಿಂದ ಹುಡುಗರೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಅದು ಹೊಸ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಬಂದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ್ದು?
ಕೋಟಿಗೊಬ್ಬಟ್ಟು.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.
Whoa. Don't skip the toll. They'll file a case against you. Go pay the toll. Pay the toll.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah. Happy Independence Day, boss. Happy Independence Day, Deepak. Whoa, good Deepak. Of course we should. Only in Bangalore will the authorities themselves tell you to go on the sidewalk. It's just so typically Bangalore. Classic Namma Bengaluru. Won't see this anywhere else. battery seems to